Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Today we are going on a new adventure. Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to compost. This is our compost pile. We've been having this go for about 3 months now, and I'm going to show you how to do the maintenance for it. This is our compost pile. If you guys are new to composting, you're going to want to choose an area that it's about 5 to 10 feet away from your house and has lots of space. This is a good amount. You're going to also need some greens like this. This is yard waste. And then you're going to need some browns, which is dried yard waste. This is stuff that we just collected from around the house and the open space behind our yard. You can see they're just sitting in these pots. You can see, like in this picture, the goal is to have browns and green material layered together to stack up to eventually all decompose in layers together. It's important to stagger your layers like that so that you will get even amounts of nitrogen and carbon in your mix. And this is going to help break down your food. So it eventually should start to break down, and it will look something like this, where these leaves and grass and all that mixture is starting to mix together and break down. We're going to uncover our pile here. I keep it covered with black trash bags so that it traps in the heat, but you can do whatever you like. And I have this little chicken wire fence going around it. I'm going to add in our layer of greens that needed to be added. You can add grass clippings and other yard waste. And I'm going to add my browns. These are the ones that we've collected already from around the yard. These just add carbon into the mix, equal parts browns and greens here. And then you want to be able to turn your pile. You're going to need a pitchfork like this. So you're going to turn your pile every 1 to 2 weeks so that you get an even distribution of all of those mixed together. And if you're going to be adding vegetable scraps into your mix, you will mix your pile like this first and then make a hole in the middle of your pile to add those into the hole. If you're doing this right, it shouldn't stink. Another way to make sure that your pile doesn't stink is by following these pretty simple rules. No meat or fish scraps in there, no dairy products especially, and no plastic or metal. All of those things will throw off the pH balance of your pile and make it kind of gross. You also shouldn't throw animal waste into the pile either. So for a full list, you can Google it, but here's a simple do and don't. And if you're planning on using your veggie scraps in your pile, make sure you dig a hole in the center of your pile, ideally about a half a foot deep. Put your scraps in and then bury them. That way you keep the smells trapped in the center of the pile so the animals don't get to them. You know this white stuff? Come here, look at this. In a pile, in a healthy pile.
Yeah.
This white stuff right here.
Oh, yeah.
Those are called acinomites, and it'll look like smoke when it comes up.
Oh, nice.
That's all bacteria.
Oh, yeah. Is it really hot in the center?
Yeah, it should be. I haven't thermometer tested it in a while, actually.
This is crazy.
So those are actinomites. You can kind of see here these white, flaky, almost smoky looking parts that are breaking down. Those are good bacteria. We want those. You want to turn your pile from the bottom up so that you get all of those good bacteria and bugs and other things that are thriving on the bottom of your pile to migrate throughout the rest of your pile here. So you're going to do this every 1 to 2 weeks or as often as you remember. I try and do mine every 2 weeks, but it just doesn't happen. So you can do this as often as you remember to do it, and then make sure you finish with giving your pile a good watering. It should be wet like a wrung out sponge when you're all done with it. And the reason we do this is to attract earthworms and other things to come up into the pile and break down the pile even faster. That's called vermicomposting. When you're all done, you can put your compost pile back together, hook up the fence around it again, and then put your black tarp over top. The black trash bags help to keep in the heat, and they also help to keep the moisture in, so that's helpful. I put bricks on top so it doesn't blow away. You can do what you want. If you guys found this video helpful for beginner composting, leave me a like and a comment below. See you guys in the next one. Bye!